Hey everybody, welcome to Ecstasy Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
I am Gen X.
And today we're doing a music reaction. And actually, it's a song that I've heard before. And I wanted to. The reason I got reminded of this song is because we just recently did a reaction to MIA by Avenged Sevenfold. And that song was basically military themed. And some of it reminded me of this song, which is called Hero of War, which is an anti war song. And I thought, Rob, I think you would really enjoy it because we've been doing a lot of military stuff lately. So
It's kind of been the theme lately. Right?
Yeah,
Just by
yeah.
chance, but yeah.
yeah, we really enjoy military stuff. So I thought it would be the perfect song to show Rob. It's a really powerful one, a really powerful anti-war song, and I think you'll enjoy it. So
By who again?
you will see.
Okay, I'll find out.
So
I haven't heard the song. I don't think I've.
yeah.
Doesn't ring a bell. So let's play it.
Without further ado, I'll pull up the song. All right, so I pulled up the song, Hero of War. It's by Rise Against. And Rob, are you ready to jump in?
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing this, especially because it ties right into our theme this whole recent recordings of reactions. So.
What do you think it's about, just judging by the name of the song, Hero of War?
So, Hero of War is the name of the album or song?
Song. Yep.
Yeah.
The band name is Rise Against.
I'll bet it's going to be about an individual who did something that was very commendable. Like probably went and saved a number of his fallen soldiers, hurt soldiers, once he had severe casualties. And he's probably an inspirational figure.
Interesting. I guess we'll see how true your guess is.
Just based on the title.
It's an interesting guess, and I won't say anything else. I don't want to spoil it for you. So,
All right.
ready? Let's jump in.
Oh, acoustic guitar, nice. Nice start already.
He said, son, have you seen the world? Well, what would you say if I said that you could just carry this gun? You'll even get paid. I said, that sounds pretty good. Black leather boots, spit shine so bright. They cut off my hair, but it looks alright. We marched down, we sang, we all became friends as we learned how to fight. A hero of war, yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. I'll carry this flag to the grave if I must, 'cause it's a flag that I love and a flag that I trust.
All right, quick stop there. Just want to get your initial thoughts. What are you thinking?
I like the sound of this. It's kind of folksy, and I like that.
Yeah, a folk style. That's actually a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
It has that folk guitar style to it, and it's interesting because it's cutting back and forth. And do you see how it's cutting back and forth to? It's kind of telling a story, but at the same time, it's also showing flashes of like PTSD, where he's like, it's like the
What
infrared.
you saw went through.
Yeah, and it shows the night vision camera, and it shows him in the darkness. He's like curled up, and he's basically struggling with the PTSD. And do you hear the lyrics at the start of the song?
I did.
Yeah.
But which one? What are you referring to?
He said, "Son, have you seen the world? What if
Yeah.
I said that you could?
And he was happy to even get paid
And you'll even get paid.
to see the world.
Just carry this gun, and you'll even get paid."
Yeah.
Do you know who from whose perspective that was being said?
Oh, it's being said from the recruiter.
Of course, yeah. The recruiter is
Yeah.
basically saying, "Hey, you can join
see
the
the
military,
world, and
you'll
we'll
see
pay
the
you."
world, and we'll pay you." And basically, it's not highlighting any of like the real harsh realities of war. Just saying that it's like a vacation. You get to carry a gun around. You get to see the world. You'll live life. And then he's talking about he's kind of taking you through his journey. He's like saying that he's showing you how he went through boot camp. He's like getting his hair cut, his hair buzzed off as everyone does, and then as he learned how to fight alongside his fellow servicemen, they all became friends.
Good friends.
Good
sure.
friends. Yeah.
There was one clip in here. I didn't see the timing on it, but it looked like at night, and it looked like a couple in front of a wall. And I was wondering if it was a couple getting married.
I think it was this one, right? With them laying on the ground.
No, it was further. It was at night. I think it was in the war zone, and it looked like this couple. I think that might have been right there. Here. So is that symbolizing a married couple, or is that a stretch?
It kind of looks like a couple of statues, no?
Oh, they're statues. Okay, all right.
No, actually, no, it's not statues. You're right. Because I just saw a wave.
Yeah, I see. So I'm wondering what that symbolizes there. You know, if it is a marriage, you know, and they're coming together. Marriage represents and symbolizes so much, but it's just a juxtaposition here with in front of the barbed wire, the battle. You can see the troops in the shadows here. So what's going on? Anyway, it just stood out to me.
Yeah, and I think another one that's really powerful, that's a recurring theme in the song, is the lyric about the flag. Did you hear what he said about the flag? I'll carry this flag to the grave if I must, because it's a flag that I love and a flag that I trust. It's what his words were. Of course, referring to the American flag, right? And then, of course, the chorus is talking about a hero of war, right? A hero of war, yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. So, and then it shows him in this country, and he's having kids all over him. So.
And yeah, you see it's certainly broad. You see with the palm trees and the covered, the dress,
Right.
How she's dressed.
Yep. All right, ready to continue?
Yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. I'll carry this flag to the grave.
Here's the lyrics about the flag.
Cause it's a flag that I love and a flag that I trust. I kicked in the door, I yelled my commands. The children, they cried, but I got my man. We took him away, a bag over his face, from his family and his friends. They took off his clothes, they pissed in his hands. I told them to stop, but then I joined in. We beat him with guns and batons, not just once, but again and again. A hero of war, yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. I'll carry this flag to the grave if I must, 'cause it's a flag that I love and a flag that I trust.
You saw the upside down flag.
Hmm?
You see the upside down flag in the background, and yet it's painted on his face here.
Yeah. But what do you think of that next set of lyrics that we just went through?
Quick comment on the visual here is half is the American flag, which he's talked about, and he trusts, and yet half is a skull, representing death.
Always, willing to take the flag to the grave if I must, right? That's an interesting observation you made there. There was something else that happened earlier in the... But you were just saying about the upside down flag.
Yeah, I'm wondering what that means.
Where was it? Was it in the PTSD scene?
When he's...
Oh, wow. I actually didn't notice that, so I'm surprised you pointed out. So yeah, you're right. It is upside down. Interesting little observation there.
Yeah.
Do you hear about what happened in the combat scene he described? Like what they did?
What they do?
What he and his fellow servicemen
absolutely.
did?
Yeah, how they abducted that father of the kids, and then what happened afterwards. And I would imagine the peer pressure would be so great to end up joining in what his fellow soldiers were doing as well.
Yeah. Well, they're basically torturing the guy.
War is ugly.
Yeah, and they're like,
what's happening?
He said they were pissing in the guy's hands, and he tried to get him stopped, but then he joined in.
And then they started beating him with not the batons, but the butt of the guns.
Right. Yeah, and being very violent. And it also showed a scene where
Young man.
It showed a scene where like one of the soldiers died. I'll carry this flag to the grave if I must, right? And it shows one of his fellow servicemen died.
Yep.
But also there's another scene here. It was this scene where it shows some soldiers and by probably some civilians is looking like so they killed some civilians almost. So maybe it's like some more war crimes, right? And so he's reflecting on all. He has PTSD from all the things he went through, thinking that he was fighting justly.
At just
but
cause, sure.
yeah, but in the name of justice, doing all these terrible things, and which all contributed to his PTSD, where he's having these episodes of like panic attacks after coming back and reintegrating into society, and he's having a hard time like dealing with that guilt, right? So, ready to continue?
Yeah, let's hit that play button.
And a flag that I trust. She walked through bullets and haze. I asked her to stop. I begged her to stay. But she pressed on. So I lifted my gun and I fired away. And the shells jumped through the smoke and into the sand that the blood now had soaked. She collapsed with a flag in her hand, a flag white as snow. A hero
Yeah.
born. Is that what they see? Just medals and scars. So damn proud of me. And I brought home that flag. Now it gathers dust, but it's the flag that I love. It's the only flag I trust.
So, quick stop there because it's very meaningful. Very meaningful moment right here with those set of different lyrics. What are you thinking?
I'm lost in, I think, some of the war crimes that I think were committed by a number of our politicians. And because it's a reaction video, they will remain nameless. But that's sort of where my head is at right now.
Right. But essentially, like the girl, she advanced and he told her to stop, but she kept moving. So he shot her, and then he saw that she had a white flag. And you hear what's interesting is the chorus changed. Did you notice that difference? A hero of war, yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. That's the chorus he was repeating throughout the song. But you notice how the chorus
But now
changed.
it's changed.
A hero of war, is that what they see? Just medals and scars, so damn proud of me. And then he went on to say, and I brought home that flag, and now it gathers dust. But it's a flag that I love. It's the only one I trust. So earlier in the song, he was referring to the American flag, saying it's a flag. I'll take it to the grave if I must, because it's a flag I love and trust. And this one, he said he took home the white flag she dropped when he killed her, and he says it's the only flag he trusts. So it's like he lost his faith in the American flag.
Except in the white flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an interesting transition there that he lost his faith in the American flag after what he went
Great
through.
observation. Thanks for pulling me back into that.
Yeah, and I didn't notice it the first time I listened to the song, which is why I wanted to kind of highlight it for you.
Yeah, I'm glad you shared that.
And there's very interesting subtle details in the video as well that allude to this, because earlier in the song, as you noted, his face, where was it? Right there. See, 2:30. His face was painted with the American flag, but after he lost faith in the American flag, and that one chorus
It's
kicks
painted
in.
in white as a flag of truce.
Yeah,
It's all white.
his face is painted white.
Yeah.
So-
Or it's white to represent death.
Yeah, the way I
Faith
understand it is, I
with
think
the
it's
flag.
with the flag. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he now only believes in the white flag. So, anyways, ready to continue?
Yeah. Let's go there.
He said, son, have you seen the world? Well, what would you say if I said that you could?
What were that last set of lyrics he sang?
Yep. Here, let me go. I'll rewind a little bit.
Only flag I trust. He said, son, have you seen the world? Well, what would you say if I said that you could?
It's basically a repetition of the song, the words that opened up the song
With the recruiter.
with the recruiter, right?
Okay.
And it makes it more powerful because at the very beginning you don't see what he went through, and he's like going into it with a naive mindset, and now the words are being repeated. The words are like being played back through his mind after everything he went through, and it just shows like how vastly different it was. And now that he went through all that, he has become more experienced. It changes the whole meaning of those words.
For sure.
By seeing
His
the
whole
world,
experience
yeah.
was not what he thought it was going to be.
By seeing the world, it led to him being sent to other countries and then engaging in war crimes and basically dominating the people there. So.
And a complete destruction and loss of innocence.
Right. And being
his
permanent.
humanity in many regards, because you see him struggling with his trauma afterwards.
Right. Being left with basically post-traumatic stress disorder, and having to deal with that guilt of what he did, of torturing that one guy, of killing innocent civilians who were surrendering. Right. So, yeah, it's a powerful song. It's an anti-war song.
Yeah, it's a really good song. How did you find this? A really good song because of its meaning. It's very folksy. It's enjoyable to listen to and to follow the story. And I'm sure so many people can relate to this who have gone off to the war and have returned. How did you find this?
Just as a kid, I heard it somewhere. I think most of the songs that I heard as a kid were just something that YouTube recommended to me. And this one particularly stood out because it had a really powerful message behind it. So.
No, thanks for sharing this. And it ties so much into our whole theme of recently, just by chance, that we've been reacting to. And there's some very deep stuff here. And it just gives me time to reflect later, just on the Thanksgiving I have with life and the ease I have with life. My stress and my problems are nothing, really.
Right.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed listening to the song once again, and I hope, Robbie, you enjoyed.
I enjoyed this. Yeah. Thanks for sharing this with me and for all of us here.
Yeah. So that being said, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon to be up to date with any future videos. And yeah, take care. And
give some comments on this. Let us know what you thought of the song, or how it may have touched you, or just some of the things with the video and lyric combination there. I'd be really curious to read your thoughts. All
right, guys. So have a great rest of your week, and we hope you had a great day.
You'll see us soon.
All right, guys, take care.